Boleh. Itu sebelum takut ganggu anak-anak.
Ya, gak apa-apa Teteh. Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Introduce myself. My name is Indy Sabila. I'm from Ciamis. I'm 19 years old and I'm a student of Counseling Guidance Study Program from Muhammadiyah University Tasikmalaya. And I'm doing podcast with Sis Putri Sani Damayanti, who now lives in Japan with her small family. Maybe the next introduction from Sis Putri.
Okay. First of all, thank you, Miss Indy, and thank you for having me here. It's such an honor for me to join this podcast. My name is Putri Sani Damayanti, and I've been living in Japan for almost 3 years. And I'm 30 years old. And I live in Kawasaki City.
We will discuss about your experience living at Japan. Now that you live in Japan, how do you adapting to a new environment that is certainly different from Indonesia?
Oh yes. First of all, it's almost the same like in Indonesia, which is like because it's same culture. I mean, Asian. We are Asian, so basically we eat rice, almost the same thing. Because I'm Muslim, the most difficult things is to find halal. There are actually halal stores in restaurant, but most of them are like Indian. And for Indonesian restaurant, it's kind of rare to find. But it's not that difficult to live in Japan. Everything is so tidy and each other. Yeah.
What do you think were the biggest challenging you faced while living there?
Biggest challenging is to understand other culture. As in Japan, like in Japan, when you want to say something, you don't say it directly, but you try to be respectful for others. When you cannot say that you have something in, for example, but can say that I'm sorry, I think I prefer this one. That is so. It's actually kind of you need to read the atmosphere when you speak. Yeah.
Have you ever experienced culture shock?
Culture shock. Culture shock. Yes, actually. There are a lot actually. Like for example, in Indonesia, it's really common to smile to when you see people, right? Like when you pass people that you don't know, it's common for you to smile. But in Japan, don't ever stare at someone's eyes. You avoid looking at each other. That's culture shock for me.
Wait. How is the education system in that country?
Education system basically the same like in Indonesia, like 6 years of elementary school, 6 middle school, and 3 years high school, and 4 years university. But in Japan, when in university, usually when you're doing your thesis, or you can say scripsi in Indonesia, people already try to get jobs. So the last year of university that people already applying for a job. While in Indonesia, the last year of university, you're trying to focus. So basically the same.
Okay. Okay, last question, Sis Putri. Maybe any tips for someone who is planning to move and live abroad?
Okay, for tips and to live abroad, always understand that our culture is different. Like in culture and the country that you're going to go, it's different, and you need to learn do's and don'ts. I'm sorry.
It's
Oh, wait
okay.
a minute. Please wait a minute. Yes, just always that everybody has our own culture, its own culture. Just be respectful.